Thank you for tuning in to the Crokinole World Cup out of Budapest, Hungary. My name is Garrett Tracy from Tracy Boards, and today we will be looking at the doubles semifinal round between CarromWood, first time ever teaming up Alan and Yoann, versus the Huszárik boys, Mihály and Ádám, out of Budapest, Hungary, father and son duo. This will be a race to 9 points. The first team to hit that goal post will go on to the finals round to face off against the Roaring 20s. If you have not seen that other semi-final match, make sure to tune in to that. Starting off, CarromWood will have hammer, Ádám to start. With a nice open 20, this will be our first look to see how strong each of these teams' 20s games are. Yoann following suit, and Mihály the first to come up short. Alan will be going up that left side for a potential touch 20 opportunity, which he converts on with the off to go. CarromWood starting off with a advantageous position up in the 20s Cup. A fun fact about the team of CarromWood, this is the only team that has players from different countries, Alan being from the UK and Yoann being from France. These players met each other at the tournament, teamed up, and are now here in the semifinalist round. So a very good team, needless to say. Yoann going long on an open 20 on this shot. I believe that is the first one he has missed. And Mihály not quite able to capitalize on that opportunity. Alan again, we see him very deadly up that left side. Certainly not a good spot to leave him with any opportunities from. Ádám sticks between the posts, a somewhat difficult get for Yoann, who's able to do it with what looked like relative ease. And Mihály with a 20 off the post, a little bit of post action there. CarromWood still up in the 20s Cup, but the Huszárik boys are keeping the pressure on. Oh, just lips out for Ádám, and a potential drop back opportunity here for Yoann, taking his time. Could have been a little bit over if he was going for the 20 and unable to get the off there. Leaving the red disc again between the posts could be a somewhat difficult spot. And Mihály not quite able to get the off either. We're starting to get a little bit of a busy board here. Not the worst spot for CarromWood to be in. Again, they're up in the cup. They have hammer, so having a lot of discs on the board isn't necessarily the worst thing for them. Ádám might be trying to line up for a double. I think there's a 20 opportunity up the right side, but if he can get the two discs off, as long as he can get it. Oh, unfortunate, loses his shooter, only getting one of the discs, leaving the other on the 10 line. Yoann able to get that disc between the posts. We've seen both Yoann and Alan able to hit those. Mihály now will most likely be, looks like he was trying for the touch and just a little bit off to the side of the 20. It was nicely posted for Alan, wasn't quite able to get the off, but that's all he needed. CarromWood will take this first round. And we're going to see all these up the left lane for Alan here. Very strong spot for him. Be something to watch out for. See Ádám here where he lost his own shooter. Good attempt going for that double, but not quite. Still a close round, and Huszárik boys will have the hammer for this second round of the match with Yoann to open. With that 20, I believe we've only seen him miss one open 20 so far. Players are right back to it. Some of you may be wondering where the name CarromWood comes from. Turns out that Yoann is a professional Carrom player as well as now professional Crokinole player. I have a few fun facts that I got from our pad here. He was the doubles champion in, I'm not sure if it's a 2021 to 22 season or the doubles Carrom champ in both 2021 and 2022. Nonetheless, very strong player in games that are very similar to one another. Mihály missed the open 20, and Allen was unable to convert, leaving an opportunity there for Ádám, tying it back up in the 20s cup. 5-5 in 20s, and Yoann goes very long, but leaves his disc between the posts in a difficult spot. Mihály taking his time, and able to get it, rolls out to the 5. That could be very advantageous for the team. Ádám will have to be careful that he doesn't leave his father in a position that he could be hidden on. Might want to roll in a little bit there. Nice, but that could be a touch opportunity here for Yoann. If he had gone a little bit further, it would have been beautiful placement. And Yoann not quite able to get it, and now a drop back opportunity is going to be up one of the sides. Looks like Mihály will be going up the left, and we're not completely blocked off here, so we'll be able to see what the result is, and he gets it with the off. The Huszárik boys now in an advantageous position. Allen going long this time. If Ádám can get this, and they're able to hold this lead, the Huszárik boys will be taking the second round. Pressure is on the team of CarromWood, and Yoann coming up short. Trying to find that range. Players taking a second to observe the situation. I figure regardless at this point, should be going for the 20 because it's very doable. Oh, and a little bit off, but doesn't leave a lot of opportunities for Allen here. Again, being up 220s, even if they have 2 discs on the board, that won't be enough to account for the difference in the 20s cup. Allen will be looking to get in, though. But that post is in the way for that typical straight angle in. See if he's able to. Yoann's making a recommendation to try to catch a post. Allen is able to get in, but doesn't get the red disc off. Looking at the shots, I believe that was the last shot, which means the Huszárik boys will take this second round. We see that opportunity there left for Ádám, which put the Huszárik boys in quite the lead in this match. And we see Mihály able to get these discs between the pegs and getting to the outside. Very nice shots from the Huszárik boys. And the biggest thing was CarromWood was just a little bit off on their 20s. And that's part of the fun in Crokinole. A near miss is a great opportunity for your opponent. So we'll see if they're able to adjust. Players switching around the table. CarromWood with hammer now. And Mihály, first to shoot, first to miss. Allen going up the right side. We haven't seen this before. And oh, he is ambidextrous. I know that's not the right term, but right or left, you leave a 20 opportunity there, Allen's going to get it. Yoann going long, and we'll see. Looks like it's in. CarromWood at a slight advantage right now with the hammer. Pressure is on the Huszárik boys to make something happen. And Allen rolling in a bit too close to the 20. Ádám has a 20 opportunity, which he is able to convert on, putting the pressure back on CarromWood. Yoann coming up short, but nicely placed between the posts. CarromWood certainly are not out of this yet. Those 2 discs on the board and having the hammer advantage. If the round ended as it was, it would be a tie. So the Huszárik boys will be looking to either roll away to a lower region or to get a double. There's not a lot of double opportunities that I'm seeing here at the moment for the Huszárik boys as the situation lies. And oh, Allen unable to get the off. This certainly changes the situation, and if Ádám is successful with his next shot, the team of the Huszárik boys will be in quite the nice position, which he is able to do. Looks like Yoann will be going for an angle in here. And able to get it, but goes a little bit too far. Or maybe not. He's between the posts, so it's certainly a difficult shot. But Mihály will be content most likely, to keep play on the outside. Very nice. Not leaving lots of opportunities for Alan to get in. Could be a chance here off that closer disc, and nice catching that post, not going too far. Again, as the situation lies, CarromWood still has some work to do. They'd still be down by 5 points, as the situation is. And very nice job from Adam. You see him again, bringing the discs into lower region, bringing them back out. If you want here, what I'd recommend is he sees if he can get a double and a possible roll in, or at least to stay in the 10. It's certainly not a gimme. Oh, or get a 20. That too. You know what? Do your thing, Yoann. That was an awesome shot. Now tied in the 20s cup. With an opportunity here for Alan. This could be a turning point in the round. With only a few shots left. Man, that flipped drastically very quickly. Alan and Yoann with back-to-back 20s. That first one especially was absolutely beautiful. Have now gone from a precarious situation to a dominant one, up in the 20s with hammer advantage. This is, I believe, last turns for each player. Mishi will be looking to get in. Not quite able. If Alan can even just touch there and leave Adam with a difficult shot, there it is. That is just about it for the round. Very nice play from Alan. Very defensive there. Yoann just needs to get this off, which he is able to do, and CarromWood will go up 4-2 in the cup. See some very nice shots. We see again Alan, very effective up both sides. Adam here taking advantage of opportunities, and here's the angle in. I was telling Yoann, like, hey man, maybe a double, but no, he wanted the angle in 20 well, and he got it. We also see that flicking style. I believe he's doing a Carrom-esque shot. Still entirely legal for Crokinole, to be clear, but very interesting flicking style. I don't think I've seen that before at top-level Crokinole play. So very fun to see a different shooting style. Yeah, there it is, that special flick. Now a little bit short up there, but yeah, and Yoann has been very, very accurate. Mishi now with a potential 20 opportunity. I'm not sure if that disc is a little bit heavy over the hole. Mishi able to get the touch. Sorry, boys. Now at a slight advantage. They do have hammer in this round. Adam leaving his disc on the outside. Not leaving a lot of opportunity here for Alan. A follow through. Oh, able to follow through a little bit, bringing that disc just slightly into the 15. Mishi now. Looks like he was trying to roll away a little bit, and it looks like that disc is very nicely posted, so it's going to be tough for Alan. Yoann is suggesting that through that lane, that disc may go. We'll see what the result of that is. Oh, an unfortunate misfire. And very big opportunity here for Adam. If he can convert on this, Huszárik boys will be in a strong position, and he does. Now up in the 20s cup with hammer. That last disc. This should be a lot easier for Yoann to get, but certainly not a gimme. That can be deceptive, and it is indeed. Mishi now will be looking to make that 20s advantage even more dominant. Now up 2 in the cup with hammer. A opportunity here for Alan now, but pressure still on the team of CarromWood. Adam going long. Just lipped out of the 20. And could be a touch opportunity here for Yoann. And he gets it. Looked like that had a little bit of follow through on it. Now evened up in the 20s cup. Sorry, boys, still at a slight advantage here. Pressure is on CarromWood. They need a mistake out of Adam and Mishi. A mistake that they are so far not getting. And Yoann, the first to go long. Curved out of the center, leaving that disc between the pegs. Sorry, boys, should be content to play defense now. Yep, hitting and sticking there. Doesn't look like there's an angle-in opportunity here for Allen. See what he's able to do. He might be going for a slight push. Yep, looks like he was trying to push through a little bit. Maybe there was a gap there that I didn't see, but just caught the post. And Adam, yeah, more than content just to get the off. Stay on the outside. Only a few bullets left. Taking a look at the situation, the Huszárik boys are up a 20. Yoann healing. Might be hoping for a mistake out of Mihály. Okay, no, there wasn't any more bullets to go. Mihály scored that final 20. And that was that. They are now tied in points, 4-4, between CarromWood and the Huszárik boys. See that very nice defensive play from Adam, leaving a tough shot for Yoann, who was able to get in a little bit. Looks like we're taking a look at this sequence. I believe this is where Mihály left his disc. Very nicely posted. Rolling off here, yes, exactly. And this is what got a mistake out of Allen, which opened the door for Adam to score 20. And I believe it also got a mistake out of Yoann, which again left the door open. So again, we see how very strong positioning can lead to opportunities for a team. Again, that's not to say that Yoann and Allen didn't have their moments. We see that very nice slight follow through there. Fought right up until the end. Again, inconsequential though, as Mihály and Adam were just a little bit stronger on their open 20s. Switching around once more, Adam to open and going long. See if Yoann decides to go for a 20. He might have been better suited going up to the left side for a touch there, but leaves his disc very nicely posted. And that could be very advantageous for CarromWood. They have hammer and getting lots of discs on the board to start right away. No 20s for either team, and I'm curious to see what Adam will do here. Could be a slight touch on the disc leftmost to him, or something of a follow-through on this right disc, which, at the very least, that's the one he's going for. Taking some time to consider. I'm also not sure if he sees a double. That might be a stretch, but okay. Keeping play on the outside of the discs. We'll see what Yoann does. Looks like he's content to stay there. And yes, he may have been leaving this opportunity for his father, who will be most likely looking for a 20 here. And able to get it. He's too focused on what Adam could have done with those. I wasn't considering that. He may have wanted to leave that for Mihály. So, very nice job converting on that. Still some pressure on the Huszárik boys. Playing against the hammer. And, Adam, unfortunate, catches a post. Yoann not quite able to capitalize, leaving an opportunity here for Mihály, who, again, able to get the 20s, just absolutely ruthless with those shots. Allen trying to catch up in the cup, but now CarromWood does have a lot of discs on the board, so even though they're down a 20, unless Adam's able to convert here, they're still not in terrible standing. And, unable to get the off of any of the discs or the 20. If Yoann can deal with this one red disc, CarromWood will be in a dominant position on the board. Neglecting the... I had to pause commentary there for a second to calm myself down. What a beautiful shot from Yoann. Pressure is most certainly on after that. We better see that again in the highlights because, wow. Wow, what a shot. CarromWood, very strong standing now. Mihály trying to angle in. I don't get how everybody's just in awe of that shot right now. Jeez Louise. Pressure on the Huszárik boys now, and Allen. I'd say he's just going for the off, but who's to say now? Oh, come on! Woo! CarromWood on fire! Commentary booth here is losing its mind. I keep saying go for the off, and CarromWood is like, no, we go for 20s. Back-to-back beautiful shots. Now up 1 in the cup. 2 red discs on the board, but again, CarromWood has hammer, so certainly not a bad thing to do. I swear, if he got another 20 there, I was going to lose my mind. Woo! What an exciting sequence. We better see some replays of that. Oh, Mishi with his own 20 there, keeping the pressure on CarromWood. But Alan, undeterred, getting a 20 of his own. Ádám now will be definitely having to push through for a follow-through. Able to get into the 15. And looks like that cost him post. Wiggled in a little bit. Black disc still in play on the outside. And Yoann losing his shooter. Although that might have not have been the worst mistake. It leaves Mishi with an awful shot. Again, Huszárik boys down in the 20. Only thing he has to shoot at is at the further side of the board from him. Ádám is recommending some wild action off the post to go through his own in the middle to hope for something. That's really all they can do. Again, this might be the last shot. And yeah, you have to assume, yeah, that was it. CarromWood. Oh, no, CarromWood with the final shot here. My bad. They have hammer. Of course they have the final shot. That's all they needed. Even less. And CarromWood will take this 5th round, bringing the score 6-4 for CarromWood. And I promise when they do replays of Alan and Yoann shots from these rounds, I'm going to stay calm. We're staying calm. We're seeing this nice sequence here. A touch 20 from Mishi, an open 20 for Alan. And then there was this unfortunate miss from Ádám, which opened the door a bit for CarromWood. Now we see this follow through, and I'm staying calm. It's a beautiful shot. And we're seeing this from Alan. Now I'm staying calm. Absolutely beauty shot. And we see this last thing here from Mishi. Again, beautiful 20s all around the board. Just a few small mistakes from the Huszárik boys that resulted in CarromWood winning that round. Also, amazing shots from CarromWood. Certainly not all due to the mistakes made from the other team. They are shooting fantastically. See the teams in this 20s race, and Alan the first to miss. I have appreciated that so far in these games we haven't seen any aggressively long 20s races. All players are certainly competent in their 20s, but we haven't seen anything go on so long that the matches get dragged out a little bit. We always see a lot more play on the board, a lot more strategy, and a lot more of those more exciting shots, angle-ins, follow-throughs. Mishi with an opportunity to bump his own disc in here. He might have been, oh, never mind, able to touch it. Very nice. For a second, I thought he would have been better off up the left side, but no, able to convert there. Sorry, boys, now up 20 with the hammer advantage in very strong standing, and Alan trying to go for a follow-through there, but a little bit off, catching a post and going back out to the outside. Ádám now, I think that's just in the death zone right there. That is beautiful placement. We'll see how Yoann deals with this. I'm not sure if it's there through the lanes. And he's able to get it. Having to peel his own disc, though, leaving an opportunity here for Mishi, which he's able to convert on. Now up 2 in the cup. Alan trying to keep up in the 20s cup. They will be looking for a mistake out of the Huszárik boys now. And Yoann coming up short. Mishi can make this hurt. They will be in fantastic standing for this round. I think at the very least the touch is there. And oh, it was just a little bit too much strength. Lipping out a little bit. Certainly not the worst, even with those 2 discs on the board. Again, being against the hammer, down 2 20s. CarromWood are going to need to do a little bit more to get back into this round. It will depend on how Ádám is able to deal with this. Again, definitely don't want to be making any mistakes. I think they can afford a small one. If he doesn't get the off, it wouldn't be the worst thing. But ideally, yep, that's exactly what he wants. Right there, leaving his disc in a difficult position for Yoann. See now as he moves, able to deal with that. Seems Yoann has been unfazed completely by those discs being between the posts on the side. That's usually a very nice spot to leave your discs. Even for top players, that can be challenging, but so far has left Yoann unfazed. Mishi now looks like he may be lining up for a 20 here, taking a second. Either that or to roll away, which he certainly could because they are up in the cup. And nope, he wants more 20s. I absolutely love it. Yeah, there's been a few times in this match where players have gone for 20 shots that I've been like talking before. I'm like, maybe a defensive play would be nice here. But hey, if you're on with your 20s and you can hit it, go for it. I absolutely love it. Love the play we're seeing here, and we hear that applause. So I believe the other semifinal match has just ended. Again, the Roaring 20s won that match against Fury 20s, Nikki and Arpad. We are down to the final shots of this round, and oh! What a 20 from Alan there. Perhaps a little bit of a mishap. Believe that's inconsequential. Adam scores that final 20, and that does it. The Huszárik boys will be taking this round, bringing the score tied again 6-6. We've been very back and forth. Looking at some of the highlights, we see Adam just going a little bit long on that 20, and I believe this is where we got a mistake out of Yoann just catching a post, leaving a chance for Mishi to, he bumps that up ever so slightly. I thought he would have been better off up the left side, but able to convert here, proving yet again how wrong I was. We see Yoann able to get that disc off on the far side of the board, but I believe that left the door open here for Mishi. See, scores to 20, which was the start of gaining that advantage in the cup. Also, we're just seeing a lot of, this was Mishi's round, I honestly believe, with all the shots he had. Just fantastic showing from him. And we see that final shot from Alan, a little bit of a chuckle. Don't think that's what he was going for, but hey, a highlight's a highlight. Mishi starting this round. CarromWood will have the hammer. We are getting a lot closer to the goalpost, so every round counts, but a lot more pressure on the players for both teams respectively. Adam, the first to miss, and there certainly is a 20 opportunity. I would normally be going, up that side, and the way I describe it, it's a little bit of an angle, a little bit of a follow-through. Some people might disagree with me slightly on that, and looks like that's what Yoann was going for. Not quite, but doesn't leave his disc in a terribly opportunistic spot for Mishi. Alan now, CarromWood in slight control of this round, leaving his disc just at the side there. Not any great opportunities here for Adam. We'll see how he approaches this. I am curious if there's a potential touch 20 opportunity here. Opts to hit and stick in that spot. At the very least, not leaving anything for Yoann, who, loses his shooter, opening the door now for Mishi, who goes long. Most likely we'll be seeing Alan going up the right side here. Unable to convert. Again, not the worst mistake. CarromWood still in control of this round. Would have been nice to be up in the 20s, but certainly the shot to go for. If Yoann can roll away to the far side of the board, looks like that's what he was going for. Didn't get the off, but at least he didn't drop opponent's 20. That being said, where he left the red disc is very nice. Makes this shot very difficult for Mishi, who will be having a very thin lane, and he gets it. Woo! We better get a replay of that. I don't think, especially people newer to Crokinole, don't understand how accurate and precise you have to be to get a shot like that. So, very nice shot. The Huszárik boys do still have some work to do. They are against the hammer, and they have accrued quite a few discs on the board, but all of those are down in the 5 region now, which could leave a little bit of work to be done for the CarromWood team. Looks like Yoann is lining up for a double if he's able to get this. Yeah, very nice, and rolls up in the 10. Mishi could be looking to catch a post. They do need to get play back to the middle. Leaving it between the posts, also not a bad option. But again, if Alan and Yoann can keep this one red disc in the lower region, one in the higher region, they'll be set to win this round. But Alan rolls back down to the 5. Again, not terrible. It kind of depends on which of the two players will have hammer. I am forgetting which of the Huszárik boys shot first. If it's Yoann who shoots last, it'll just take a simple roll-in from one of those off the 5. Again, I'm speaking very theoretically. It really depends where the situation ends on that final shot. Yoann taking some time, players taking some time around the board to figure out who has the hammer in this round. I believe Yoann does have the final shot, which means, especially with all the discs on his side of the board, this is very, very good for them. Yoann able to roll away, leaving a tough shot for Mihály here. Also, absolutely nothing for him to work with in terms of getting play back to the center. Again, at this point, the Huszárik boys need to get play back to the middle, need some kind of 20, but really not seeing any options here. Alan, very fortunate to roll back out of the 15, and very nice spot. Looks like he's tucked just behind that post, enough so that Ádám won't be able to roll in. If I'm right and Yoann has the final shot, then Ádám needs to make something big happen here to put any substantial pressure on his opponent to the left. We'll see what he's able to do with this situation. At the very least, he definitely wants to get that off, but even then, Yoann really just needs a takeout on that 10 to win this round. And unable to get the off, teams are maybe tied on the board, or Yoann just needs to take off that 1 in the 10. Looks like what he's considering, even that 1 in the 5 will suffice. The CarromWood team wins this round by a mere 5 points with excellent board control from them. We see that early on mistake from Yoann that opened the door slightly for the Huszárik boys, but again misses, and I believe this was the opportunity that left Alan with a 20. Yoann with this very nice double. And yeah, I think we just saw fantastic defensive play here from the team of CarromWood, Alan and Yoann. Rolling away there, that was a very nice spot. See Alan here too, rolling through the center into this spot here that left Ádám with pretty much nothing to work with. We are 8-6 now for CarromWood, which means they are 1 point away from the 9-point goalpost. If they can even tie this round, then they will move on to the finals match against the Roaring 20s. Huszárik boys with hammer. So not the worst position right now. Neither team has a 20 at this point. Alan unable to get the off. 2 black discs in the 10. 1 red disc in the 10 as well. Huszárik boys are 5 points up on the board. So certainly in a nice spot as it is. Yoann considering his options. Most certainly needs to get play back in the middle, and Alan seems to be pointing out a way he can get that disc to roll in. The only risk is, if he's going that way, he's going to be hitting his own disc. And if he doesn't get the 20, then that could be very, very bad for the team of CarromWood. Again, CarromWood are just 1 round away from moving on to the finals, so they want to make sure not to make any mistakes that could cost them. And, going for the third option, aside from the angles, looks like he might have been lining up for a double, which he wasn't able to get, but he was able to get one off and rolled away, leaving Mihály with only 1 disc really to work with. The Huszárik boys are in control of the board. Really, they just need to keep getting offs. They can't afford any small mistakes at this point. Very nice basic shot from Mihály there. Again, all the work should be done by CarromWood right now. And Alan able to get play back to the center now. Still a disc on the outside, though, for Ádám to work with. He could be more than happy just to hit and stick there. stay on the outside for now. Again, one black disc in the 15. If you can get this, it could be... Oh! What? Adam! Here I am talking all this defense, and Adam's like, I don't do defense. I do 20s. What a beautiful shot off the post. I don't know if that's what he was going for, but I'd like to think that it absolutely was. Huszárik boys in a very strong position now. There are 2 black discs on the board, but again, Michi and Adam do have hammer, so not a lot of pressure on them right now. Really just, an unfortunate mistake. That's what they didn't want, leaving the door open for Allen to even out the 20s cup. Still not the worst spot for Michi and Adam. The only problem is, if they tie this round, CarromWood will win. That'll bring the score 9-7, which is the 9-point goal that both teams are hunting for. So a little bit more pressure than typical now, given the situation. Although with 1 disc in the 10, 1 in the 15. Certainly not terrible standing. It looks like Michi will be going for that 10 disc, leaving a tougher shot for Allen. It might be close up enough that he doesn't have a terrible time getting it through the left side. And yep, able to hit and stick. Not giving a lot of opportunities for Allen to get played back to the center. But now the question is, will Adam play defense or will he go for another 20? I don't know anymore. I'm still shook from that last shot that he made. Very impressive shot that he made. There might be a drop back opportunity for Adam there, but that would be very risky at this point. And it seems like players are discussing their options. Might be leaning more towards that outside disc. If he can hit that and roll away, that's personally what I would do. But again, could be dropping a 20 here. He goes for it, and at the very least, he didn't leave the opponent disc on, so that's good. Not quite the 20 that I'm assuming he was looking for. Yoann now will be fighting to get into the center. Follow-through opportunity, and, rolls away, although that could be somewhat beneficial, so long as Michi isn't able to get a double here. If he can get this double, then the Huszárik boys will be in a very nice spot. Great shot. Very, very nice. And again, not leaving Allen with anything to work with. And, a mistake out of Allen. Adam could get the advantage in the 20s cup yet again. I think now we're down to our last few bullets of the round. So Yoann will definitely be trying to get into the center. And just misses. That's certainly what he needed, so fair of him to go for that. Michi with the last shot, bringing the score 8-8. This is tight. We're going to see some replays here. Yeah, we're seeing Adam's shot. Here I was like, you should play defense. And Adam's like, no. Get a post. Get the 20. Absolutely fantastic shot. See Yoann here, not quite able to convert on the follow-through and line Michi up with this double that all but guaranteed the round. We see this here. Yeah, great performance from the Huszárik boys in this previous round. Doubles, 20s off post, just absolutely fantastic. And that 20 that absolutely sealed the round. We are down to the final round. Given that this isn't a tie, whoever wins this will move on to the finals. This is intense. Whew. Yoann first to miss. CarromWood do have hammer, so there is still a little bit of pressure on them. They are down at 20. Michi looks like he was trying to convert, not quite able, but doesn't leave his disc in a opportunistic spot. Allen unable to get the off. Adam looks like he'll be going for a double bump to get another 20 and just misses it and maybe open the door here for Yoann. That is a thin lane with the black disc slightly in the way. And able to get it. He gets the red disc off. Also doesn't leave Michi with any great opportunity. Now the question here is, Will Mishi go for that further black disc to leave the center one for his son when it comes back to his turn for an easier 20? Or will he opt to take that center one because that further one seems like there's a post in the way to getting it off? And they are against the hammer. And while they're up at 20, if they leave too many discs on the board, they could be in a tough spot. Even now, as the situation lies, they are tied with 2 black discs in the 15, leading to 30 points, and then a 20 plus that red 10, be 30 and 30, and they go into another round. Ideally, the Huszárik boys just want to take the win at this point. Looks like he's lined up. I think he's set on that further disc. Oh, loses his shooter. That was my fear there, that he was going to catch that post. Now we're to Allen. Doesn't have a necessarily easy shot to that red disc. And is he able to get it? Players are looking. They're not sure. Might have a ref coming over here to look at it. I believe that's our pad we have there. Checking that out. Confirms that that is off. Leaving a double backboard. Potential 20 here for Ádám, which would put them up 2 20s in the cup. Unable to get it. Back to Yoann now. CarromWood in a good position right now. If they have 2 discs in the 15, they will negate that 1 and only 20 the Huszárik boys have at this moment. Pushes through ever so slightly. Now, I'm thinking there might be a double here. With the discs that close, you can line it up a lot better than those further doubles. But that being said, they are between the posts, so doubles or attempted doubles can lead to quite the disastrous situation. Again, pressure is on. This is to move on to the finals round for the Crokinole World Cup. There we go. The Crokinole World Cup. My bad, everybody at home. Words are tough sometimes. Looks like he's going for a touch 20 up the left side, and we'll see what the result is when we move back to center. Takes his shot and doesn't get it. No off to go. Now, if Allen is able to get this red disc off, which he does, CarromWood will be in a very strong position. They're down to 20, but 3 discs in the 15, they're at 45 points. A 25-point difference at this time. The Huszárik boys need something big to get back in this round. I'm just not sure what that will be. Ádám taking his time, and I suspect that for the remainder of this round, or this game, if this ends up being a tied round, that we'll see players taking their time a lot more with the pressure being on. Ádám gets a single off. Might have been going for a 20, but doesn't quite get it. But Yoann is quite blocked up there with a lot of his own disc, kind of in a way of a clean off here. I am curious if up his left side he could bump his own black disc into the red and get something of a touch 20. Looks like he's opting for his leftmost side. Doesn't get the off. Not quite a costly mistake, but could be opening the door ever so slightly for Mishi here to get the Huszárik boys back in this round. Lining up for a double, and I don't think he'll catch his far red disc. Those should angle off in just the right way that doesn't interfere with that 1 and the 5 that they have. Again, I'm thinking pushing through his own there, having one black disc go out the side, the other through that lane could be possible. I'm not sure if the post is in the way for that, but the other option he was considering was angling off the first into the second. Opts for another option, going for the touch, doesn't quite get it, and we're starting to get a busy board here. Leaving CarromWood. Oh! Great golly gee, Allen gets a 20 there. Evening out the cup with the hammer, and up on the board right now. CarromWood are very nicely set up right now. They can go the rest of this round without setting up the Huszárik boys. They could be the winners of this semi-final match. Again, they have to be careful because it is close. They do have a slight advantage, but again, any mistakes out of the team of CarromWood would result, and the Huszárik boys getting right back in this. And they've certainly been threatening enough right now that they don't want to leave them with any semblance of an opportunity. Some discussion on the board right now. I'm not sure what Yoann's looking to go for. I think he'd be more than okay to just go for the 1 disc in the 5. I believe Alan has the final shot of this round, which means if Yoann just goes for that red disc in the 5, he should be fine. Opting to go for that 15, but he might be catching his own disc on the way out. He, at the very least, gets the red disc, but he knocked off one of his own as well. Now, this could be beneficial because Michi doesn't have a lot to work with. And I did misspeak a little bit. I believe Alan will have the last shot, but not this round. There's still a little bit of play to go left. Ádám might be trying to get in on that side disc. He definitely can't get in on the other black disc, but this one, there is a chance he could angle and just catch the post to get in. Unfortunate. Doesn't get the off. Doesn't roll in. Now, Alan could be content. Looks like he'll be going for that further red disc. Not just to not give Ádám any more opportunities to work with. And very nice spot at that. Yeah, definitely can't get in on that disc that Alan just shot. Ádám might be able to get in on this black disc, but it's going to be a really funny angle. Angle into a post to get into the 15, which is never a guarantee. Now, the issue is, even if he gets a double, and even if he gets into the 15, Yoann could have just gone for that outside most disc to leave Michi nothing to work with. Now, Ádám's able to get the double, but again, Yoann very content to keep playing on the outside, and I think CarromWood has all but sealed this round and the game. Right now, even if Michi at the very least gets a hit and stick, stays in the 5, all Alan needs to do is get one of the red discs off. The most pressure he could put on, which Ádám seems to be pointing out, is to angle and catch both the black discs. But even then, all Alan needs to do is to roll up into the 10 to win the round. This very defensive play from CarromWood has, I think, resulted in them winning the semifinal. It's all come down to this. Right now, CarromWood are technically down on the board, but all they need to do is take off one of the red discs. They do that, and they will be moving on to the finals round. Pressure on Alan. We'll see if he's able to, and he does. Handshakes around the table, and the crowd applauds as CarromWood are the winners of the semifinal match, and will be moving on to the finals of the Crokinole World Cup to play off against the Roaring 20s, Sander and Yurt from the Netherlands. Thank you again for tuning in, and I want to congratulate both teams on a fantastic performance. This was my first time watching the match as I went through and commentated, and wow, there was some fun, mind-blowing shots. There was some fantastic defensive strategy, particularly on behalf of CarromWood. We saw that win them a few rounds in this match. So make sure you stay tuned as the finals match between CarromWood and the Roaring 20s will be coming out shortly on Chevados Crokinole, who are doing the coverage of the Crokinole World Cup. Thank you again. Leave a comment if you like the match, and maybe talk about your favorite shot. You already know my favorite sequence of CarromWood. Their back-to-back 20s that I did not see coming from anywhere. Those are my favorites. If there's another shot that you particularly liked, let me know. Again, thank you again for tuning in to Chevados Crokinole. My name is Garrett Tracy from Tracy Boards. Stay tuned for the Crokinole World Cup doubles finals match coming out soon. And make it a great day. Enjoy the rest of these highlights. Happy flicking.